Hi, Kiki with High Voltage. So, I wanted to talk about the aspect of in adapting a horror thriller, what made you make a big move towards practical effects? In adapting the book into a screenplay, did you know that that was the route that you had to go?
I want
Uh,
to know the answer to this too.
the yes and no. The book is a really big, epic, brash, in-your-face sci-fi story, and I want to just flip it on its head and start from the ground, start from a family, them reacting to something that's happening that's extraordinary. And with that in mind, uh, I didn't think about getting the horror out of the way in the first couple episodes, but we needed to create the stakes, and that meant we got to show the people something. Now, I will say that we try to be sparing about it. We try to do the less is more approach to horror because we think it's a little more effective. That when you see something, and then you don't see something for a long time, instead of being kind of hit over the head with horror after horror after horror. But wait, what was the? Sorry, what was the?
The CGI versus the
Oh,
practical
I
effects.
mean,
And did you know how that was going to be the case?
yeah, we wanted practical effects because it is, thinking about grounding this and having the characters be able to react to something that's actually in front of them seemed like the way to go, and it just felt like having the cast and the crew and everyone there on the set with something real just kind of imbued the whole process with, oh, this is what we're doing, as opposed to, green screen or something. Which isn't to say the amount of visual effects, it's insane how many effects there are that you'll never know they're there. But having some of the horror aspects there in real life just seemed like, I don't know, more effective.
And for you, Yvonne, what was it like for you as for your character playing a mother, but also someone who from the beginning is kind of on the emergency move? Like, how did you reach for that calmness while still portraying that there might be a secret to what's happening?
Reach for the calmness.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, I think as a real life mom, reaching for the calmness is a skill that I must practice daily. So yeah, I mean, I guess that was part of the character, really. Of am I answering your question? Is this yeah? That like Maggie. I mean, there's so many weird things going on, and it becomes very much high stakes, like kind of life and death high stakes, really, in a lot of ways. And so it's that whole process of trying to figure out and grapple with accepting what's happening in front of you and who's unsafe. We're all unsafe. Who do I protect first? And obviously her children come first in the family dynamic. Yeah, so and it's a really extraordinary journey. It's really nice that I'm also a mom in real life, so that gave me a lot of lovely foundation for this role, and the motherhood journey and the mama bear journey especially is a big through line for Maggie. We really see her go from just like regular mama bear to, I would say, like mama bear, like Terminator style,
Yeah, she's not a superhero, but she's a
not a
hero.
not a
Yeah.
cape, but in her own way.
Yeah.
She really has to make some really, really tough decisions. And I will say, personally for me, in this was one of the biggest things about joining the show, and like knowing how much of a classy vision Ian had for this, and that it was really the foundation was this family storyline, and that I was going to be challenged as an actor throughout this show, and especially in the last couple episodes, because all the characters really, we did some very challenging things that I think are going to keep audiences really edge of seat